God bless America, our home, sweet home. Been singing it all day. Do you guys see this pitiful shit? Okay. Hello, YouTube. So, General Mattis has quit. Secretary of the Defense. I don't think anybody's even left in that White House with any sense. These people, he's replacing all these people who quit and leave. They're all just yes men. God knows who he's going to put in there. It's always been my fear that no matter all this shit that Donald Trump does, I said, what if he starts playing around with the military? First, he sends all these troops, 6,000 troops to the border of Mexico, which we ain't never need no 6,000 troops to the border of Mexico. I have yet to see all this damage he says they're doing over here. All of this. I used to be in the drug game. They ain't doing no more than nobody else. He sent all these damn troops over there, 6,000 of them. Now he don't even want to send 3,000 to do legitimate military work in Syria, helping to stabilize that part of the world. That is useless to him. So he wants to. Didn't we get an example of when Obama was accused of pulling out of Iraq too fast? He had a recent example of what could happen, what did happen. And he goes and does the same. All right, I'm not going to sit up here and pretend I know a whole lot about military strategies and all this international stuff. I don't know shit about it. But to me, Donald Trump making decisions about our military without the advice of any of the generals that have worked there in the White House, all the people he's appointed to posts, he's obviously ignoring them, or Mathis wouldn't have left. He's ignoring them. He's saying he knows better. He even said when he was campaigning, I know better than the generals. This man is a mental case. He knows more than the generals, right? Well, that's fine for him to say in his little campaign speeches to all these supporters. He has. But when he starts actually moving around the military, I mean, what is this? He pulled the troops out of Syria with a tweet. He hasn't consulted nobody. He ain't had no conversations with nobody. He hasn't done shit except for I'll just do it. And he just went and did it in a tweet. A tweet? So when they go back to the same chaos they were having before, we have nobody to blame but Donald Trump. He did his part to keep it going. This person this is a dangerous person. I mean, how are you going to ignore people who are career military people? And all of them tell you the exact same thing. The only one that seems to be happy about your decision is your friend, Vladimir Putin. He was happy about it. He even gave a speech about it today. The hell? You're under all this suspicion about Russia, and then you're doing things in Russia's interest. Use things in Russia's interest. Does that make sense? I mean, if I'm being investigated by the FBI, CIA, and all other agencies of the government, I would think the last thing I would do is something that makes absolutely no sense, just out of the blue, pull the troops out, which benefits Putin. It seems like that would be the very last thing I would do to bring more suspicion on myself, which tells me this person must actually be the one calling the shots. You will do this. And Trump just does it. It don't make no sense to us because he's not the one calling the shots. That's the only thing I can think of. That's the only thing I can think of. Putin is telling him what to do. When they start digging into these finances, I cannot wait. Digging into these finances, we're going to find out that that man is in debt to Vladimir Putin. He's got something serious on him. And I wouldn't be surprised if he's got billions of dollars on him because his son said, let it slip out of his mouth, that most of that money was coming from Russia. He ain't never. He's. I don't know anything about Russia. Trump. Just lie after lie after lie after lie after lie after lie after lie. And we're supposed to believe him or trust him in his decisions he makes about where to send troops, where to pull them out. And if God help us, if somebody actually comes for us, and he's not even listening to the generals that are there in the White House, employed in those positions. This is bad, people. So God bless America. Add that to your prayers. God bless America. God help America to get through this period. Whatever it's going to take to get rid of this dude. Now he wants to shut the government down because agriculture. It's too much. It's too much. Okay, he said yesterday he was going to go through with this deal to continue into February, right? He gets on Fox News and hear agriculture telling him off, basically, like she's the one in charge. And what's that other, Rush Limbaugh? And these Fox News people, this is where he get, when he was running, remember what he said? He said, well, where do you get your military information? How do you form your opinions and so forth? Oh, I watch the shows. I ain't going to say no cuss word because he is the president. This, let's just say MF. This MF is forming his views on the world and everything important to the world based on Fox News and Rush Limbaugh. It's crazy. This is a person, we're in the hands of a crazy man. Now, I don't know what it's going to take. Even these damn Republicans are saying, why would you do something like that? It doesn't make sense. We should have at least discussed it. It's not something you just wake up and tweet about. They're still going to support him. Maybe that wall ain't nothing but a reflection of people's prejudice, bigotry. It ain't going to make no damn difference. I don't give a damn where people ain't walking through the ones, the serious, the drug dealers, they're going under the ground or over the ground. They're not going through no borders. They're not going through just walking over. That ain't how to get here, honey. Much easier just get a visa and stay. People got huge amounts of money. They have ways to get their drugs over here. They had tunnels dug under the ground, looked like apartment buildings. So Donald Trump, the builder, wants to build something. In other words, he wants a legacy. Oh, this will always be the Trump wall. Donald Trump wants his wall, and if he don't get it, then he's running to shut down the government, create a big stink, and for what? Because come January, was it January 2nd or 3rd? The Democrats are going to control the House. So they definitely ain't going to get no wall done then, particularly after behaving this way. You don't even have nothing to work with. So what? You postpone it for 4 days, 4 or 5 days, and then you crash the government. Some people live paycheck to paycheck. You tell them, oh, you ain't get no check this month. Wait till next month. We'll catch up with you. It's crazy. He's a crazy person. So I find this very depressing. Puts me in a very depressed type mood. Every day. I mean, there was things coming so fast today. It's like I would go take the dog out for a walk. It only takes 30 minutes to come back. It's a whole different other circumstance. Now the Secretary of Defense has done quit. Before that, we were talking about this wall shit, and then shutting down the government. It's not even day by day anymore. It's like he can have 4 and 5 and 6 stories going today. But you know what? Notice we haven't said anything at all today in the news media, online. Nobody says shit about Mueller and the investigation. Isn't that what we were all talking about every day before he just throws us the barrage of other stories? God bless us, honey. God bless us.